sustained involvement in the affairs of the association. It was inspired by the work of one of our nation's great electrical practitioners, Benjamin Franklin. This year's award committee, chaired by Dave Fitzgibbon, has identified 3 award recipients who have rendered exceptional service to NEMA and our industry. These individuals can be counted on when you need someone to chair an important committee, take on a difficult task or assignment, or provide the association guidance on complex industry problems. I am happy to announce the 25th Annual Kite Key Award recipients. They are Daniel Kissane of Legrand Electrical Wiring Systems, Brian Monks of United Underwriters Laboratories, and David Tallman of Eaton Corporation. NEMA proudly presents the 2012 Kite Key Award to Daniel K. Kissane of Legrand Wiring Systems. Dan, please come up and forward and accept your award.
In his role at Legrand, Mr. Kissane is responsible for developing and implementing the company's strategy for industry standards, technical regulatory activities, and conformity assessment issues. For 35 years, he's been involved in the development of safety standards and code requirements for a wide variety of electrical products. He's been instrumental in developing and introducing safety standard requirements for new and improved technologies. Mr. Kissane has served as the chairman and as an active member of numerous NEMA product section committees. He's also a member of NEMA Standards and Conformity Assessment Policy, the Codes and Standards Committee, and has served on the Sections Affairs Committee and the International and Regional Standardization Committee. He's active within a number of organizations that develop electrical codes and standards, including Underwriters Laboratories and the Canadian Standards Association. Mr. Kissane also worked with the Fire Protection Research Foundation, was a member of the National Fire Protection Association Committee on Manufactured Housing, and is the NEMA representative on National Electrical Code-Making Panel 2 and its correlating committee. Mr. Kissane was instrumental in getting the requirements for tamper-resistant receptacles included in the National Electrical Code, which in turn opened a large new market for NEMA products. For his many years of service to NEMA and the electrical wiring industry, Daniel J. Kissane is being presented with the 2012 Kite Key Award today.
Thank you very much. It's quite an honor to be receiving the Kite Key Award. I had the opportunity to look at the list of previous award winners, and it's evident that that's a group of very accomplished professionals in the electrical industry. These are people that work not only for the advancement of the industry, but equally importantly, they work diligently to ensure the safety of our electrical system. I think of the Kite Key Award as recognition for having contributed to that important work. It's been a privilege for me to work with this group during my career in the industry. I'd like to thank all of you that I have had the opportunity to work with for not only helping me achieve many of my personal goals, but also for working collectively towards achieving important industry goals that were very important to all of us. I would also like to extend my thanks to NEMA, both staff and members, for openly and freely sharing your knowledge and expertise. I'd like to thank my company, Legrand, for providing me with all of the resources and the support necessary to accomplish the task. And especially want to thank my wife for her acceptance and understanding of the frequent and sometimes lengthy absences from home and the many long working days. I've had a long career in the electrical industry. It has been very interesting, and most often it's been very enjoyable. And the reason for that is the people that I've had the opportunity to work with. So to all of you that I have worked with, I thank you very much for making it a memorable and an outstanding experience. Thank you all very much.
Thanks again. Great job, and it's just amazing when you see how much work these folks do. Just incredible. Our second 2012 Kite Key winner is Brian Monks. Brian, please come forward and accept your award.
Mr. Monks has worked in the area of intellectual property enforcement for more than 15 years. He began his career with Underwriters Laboratories in 1983 and had various assignments at UL's Melville, New York office. In the late 1990s, he became the driving force behind the creation of UL's anti-counterfeiting operations. Mr. Monks recognized that preventing counterfeit goods from entering the country is likely to have a bigger impact per dollar invested than sending many people across the country to scour store shelves for the illicit product that had already passed through U.S. ports. Through the idea of a public-private partnership was created. This partnership established an effective anti-counterfeiting enforcement program with agencies like U.S. Customs and Border Protection, whereby UL committed significant private resources to helping Customs identify illegal product, and the government committed commensurate public resources in targeting inbound shipments and seizing them. The successful model developed by Mr. Monks has been implemented in China and other countries abroad. Brian Monks is a frequent keynote speaker at anti-counterfeiting conferences around the world and has written numerous articles that have appeared in the Wall Street Journal, Reader's Digest, the Washington Post, and various industry publications. For his effective and innovative handling of anti-counterfeiting activities, NEMA recognizes Brian H. Monks with the 2012 Kite Key Award.
I would like to thank the Academy. No. I'd like to thank NEMA for presenting me with this prestigious award. I was truly humbled and grateful, and also quite surprised when Evan called me. Working with NEMA over these years, at least probably 20 years now, like the speaker before me, it's been a great experience. I remember meeting Clark Silcox coming down, or he flew up to my office, and we talked strategy on how we go after these counterfeiters, as I fondly call them, these crooks. And we create a team from the industry to go after these criminals. And I'd be remiss if I didn't thank some people like Jack Wells, Steve Campola, John Goodsell, John Young. There is no Rat Pack. But without that for the influence and bringing the resources together, working as partnerships, we couldn't have done this. We couldn't have been where we are today. And we're really taking a frontal attack against these crooks, getting them and putting them in jail, taking away their resources, their assets, and making it very difficult for them to try and steal the good, hard work that everyone in this room does day in and day out. So for that, I am truly grateful. I'd also like to thank my boss, our Chief Counsel, Chris Cangemi, whose job, he tells me, is to keep me, give me guidance and keep me on the straight path. I'm not sure when you have a general counsel telling you that, what that really means, but I take it as is. And to our CEO, Keith Williams, who has been my staunchest supporter and mentor. And again, to NEMA, to the staff, to my friends in this room, I am truly humbled, and I truly thank you.
Okay, our final 2012 Kite and Key Award winner is David M. Tallman. Dave, please come forward and accept your award.
Dave Tallman is the chairman of the Electrical Safety Foundation International. The foundation has thrived under his visionary leadership, growing substantially in reach and impact by constantly reinvigorating the way electrical safety is addressed. Dave Tallman has been in the electrical business for more than 35 years, working in operations, sales, marketing, professional development, and executing business plans. After graduating from the University of Georgia with a bachelor's degree in business management, he started his career at General Electric's Lighting Business Group and later at Group Schneider. Mr. Tallman, who joined Eaton in 1992 and is currently Vice President of America's Marketing, is responsible for market segments, strategic plan development, commercial programs, product launches, and development prioritization, and functional marketing alignment in the Americas. He has 9 electrical patents and led the Eaton residential team in winning Eaton's Business Excellence Award in 2006 and 2009. But today, we recognize his leadership of the Electrical Safety Foundation International, a foundation saving lives and making our world a safer place. Dave greatly values helping others, whether he's cooking to feed the homeless, participating in a Wounded Warrior project, or being a champion for children by serving on the boards of Gwen's Girls and the Holy Family Institute. For his commitment to safety and our industry, NEMA is proud to recognize David with the 2012 Kite and Key Award.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and the NEMA board, for this great honor. I'd have to say that in my career, that NEMA's been one of the best, if not the best experience. You know, it's very seldom that you find so many great people willing to help and for such a good cause. I'd like to thank Brett Brenner, who's the president of ESFI, who, as everyone knows, I'm getting an award, but he did the work. And the staff, Kate Janzik and Julie Chavain, just 3 people last year succeeded in getting over 1 billion impressions regarding electrical safety across the globe. So truly a tremendous job by the staff. And we wouldn't be successful if we didn't have the day-to-day help from Evan Gaddis and all the people at NEMA who've made this possible. I'd like to thank my lovely, wonderful wife, who's a true love and inspiration, makes all of this worthwhile to do. I'd like to thank Eaton for encouraging and supporting through all these years since 2001, the ability to travel, attend these meetings, and for being the single item that has not been touched in my budget. So I really appreciate that kind of support. I'm almost afraid to bring it to their attention because it might be cut next year, but thank you for not cutting that one line item. I'd like to thank the powers above for living in such a great country and for the opportunity to be able to embrace the whole entire world on a common cause. You know, most of us work our lifetime and we try to figure out how we're going to leave a mark, and most of the time it's through our family and it's through successful careers, but most of us search for a way to leave a mark. I think ESFI and this whole experience has been my ways and means to give something back to the industry that I dearly love and to help people around the world benefit from safe electricity. So with that, I thank all of you for the tremendous support I receive. Thank you for this honor. I'm both humbled and honored to receive it. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Dan, Brian, and Dave, NEMA has greatly benefited from all your years of hard work, and you could see, and when you hear the things the announcer said, it's just the tireless work they do is just really, we all benefit from it, and we are really grateful. We'd also like to acknowledge and thank the spouses of the 3 Kite Key Award winners, since we all know that it's thanks to their support and extra care. So truly thank you for that. Now I'd like to ask Kite Key Award winners from the previous 24 years to please stand up so that we could acknowledge your hard work and effort for NEMA. Ladies and gentlemen, how about another great round of applause for these dedicated industry leaders. Thank you so much. Dan, Brian, and Dave, if you would please join NEMA staff members off stage to have a photo taken with your award. So we thank you for that. It's really encouraging to see such a